Hi, I'm Priya Nanda, and I'd like to talk about a paper that we've written in the recent issue of SRHM. The paper is titled The Times They Are Changing, and we discuss the role of technology to deliver on adolescent reproductive and sexual health and rights agenda. Um, we've written this paper in the context of this large, unprecedented growth of technology and technology based interventions for reproductive health and rights, and have chosen to take a stand back and kind of be a little more circumspect around both the opportunities and challenges that are conferred by using digital technologies for reproductive health and rights. So my co-author Sahil Tandon will discuss the challenges, and then or the opportunities, and I'll discuss some of the challenges that we discuss in the paper.
Sure. So the way we've looked at opportunities is in four broad categories: the offerings of technology and what it does specifically in the context of ASRH. The first being the role of technology in digital media in shaping and influencing public opinion and social discourses. This is specifically salient, particularly salient in the recent past when technology has been able to create virtual communities, movements, the sharing and transference of tools and knowledge across geographies, especially when it comes to sexual diversity, sexual rights, against sexual violence. The second role of technology that we have talked about is the way it has changed the paradigm of social behavioral change programming, moving from interpersonal, more intensive counseling based programs to virtual at scale, more efficient, customizable, personalizable interventions. The third is the way technology has expanded access and delivery of services, particularly in sexual reproductive health, for marginalized, vulnerable, and hard to reach populations in contexts that may be regressive or restrictive in other times. And the last offering and opportunity in technology for us is the way it can capture real-time data and give an insight into users' engagement, their resonance with content, with services, with the offerings of a program or intervention, and the way it can affect behavior change or impact. So now Priya will talk about some of the challenges.
While we did see that there are plenty of opportunities and important ones in terms of enabling access, we also saw that it came with shadowed with certain challenges by the very nature that these interventions could be delivered on technology. One is the obvious divide between those who have access and those who don't have access. Um, we we suggest that technology or use of technology can actually replicate and even exacerbate the distance between the haves and have-nots, can exacerbate social hierarchies on the basis of and inequities that exist already in society on the basis of literacy, gender, ethnicity, and can create another divide, digital divide between those who have access and those who don't. The second is something that is very contemporary, that is being discussed around security threats, cybercrime, and that actually can lead to more state surveillance and censorship. So the very idea or the opportunity of technology enabling access can actually come with a very heavy hand of state in surveillance and censorship, being quite counterproductive to the adolescent agenda. The third is a similar, kind of in the same vein, around the rights to privacy and the fact that a use of technology can actually leave a very strong data trail that can be tracked back to the user, and the fact that the user may very well want to use that intervention or digital technologies to seek private, stigmatized services and information, and would definitely need the protection of privacy, and that could be eroded by precisely these interventions. So in balance, or in sum, we feel that while the opportunities are immense and need to be carefully utilized. We also have to be cautioned about challenges, and technology therefore has to be designed and customized with these challenges for particular contexts. And we also feel that based on the fact that there right now we are at a point where there isn't a clear understanding of how invasive technology can be, there needs to be more protection around privacy, consent, and more standards around that. And lastly, we conclude by saying for all these reasons, technology should complement but not compete with offline interventions.